for Aeronautics, National Aeronautics. Located in Florida, Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, Hangar S was the cradle to NASA's early human spaceflight and became the hub of activity American prepared for send astronauts to space. In the early days of her 40-plus career, NASA, she had opportunity to work on a variety of projects. She developed atoms for Mars trajectory, worked on the vehicle assembly building, and helped develop the Space Shuttle Launch Processing System Central Data Subsystem. Cheryl Hirsch is the Communications and Public Engagement Director. Digna Calabrosa is the Human Resource Director. Susan Kurowski is the Chief Finance Officer. Nancy Brer is the Spaceport Integration Service Director. Vanessa Stromer, Information Technology Communications Director. Josie Burnett directed the Exploration Research and Technology. Kathy Leaders, Commercial Crew Program Manager. Amanda Mistovich, Launch Program Services Manager. Robert Brown, Chief Technologist. The winner first yesterday opened the doors for the enter the new space. Petro. Just when you think you are a few records to break. Janet Petro. NASA astronaut Peggy Watson was the first female commander of the International Space Station. NASA astronaut was the first Hispanic American in space, Eileen Ochoa. In the firing of NASA's Kennedy Space Center, Joanne Morgan was the only one picture. She suits up with her STS-47 Space Lab J mission. Mae Jamison is a science mission specialist. She broke through the ultimate glass ceiling, blasting off in orbit the Space Shuttle. Sally Ride, Spaceport Visitor Information Center, opens 1967 at exactly 7 o'clock Thursday morning, November 9th, Apollo 4. Satellite's first manned launch on December 21st, 1968. Apollo 8 Lunar Orbiter Mission. Saturn V launches 1967 1973. There were 13. The military had been performing launch operations since 1949 at what would become Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. Robert Cabana, Director and Deputy Director. Janet Petro, originally designated as Pioneer F, is Pioneer 10. Is an American space probe launched in 1972, Pioneer 10. Is a space probe launched by NASA on September 5th, 1977, Voyager 1. Voyager program is to study the solar system. Voyager 1 passed Pioneer 10 to become the first visited man-made object in space, 1998. Commander STS-67, first space station construction, Bob Cabana. First man-made object to leave the solar system is Pioneer 10. First spacecraft to scan another planet, Mariner 2. Neil Armstrong was the first of what kind of astronaut to fly a civilian? Neil Armstrong was the first civilian astronaut in 1966. Neil Armstrong was the first civilian in Gemini 8. Three key directors of Bob Cabana, Bob Crippen, and Roy Bridges. First African American was in Challenger, STS-8. 1984, Gere Bluford Jr., U.S. first satellite is the Explorer 1. The first scientist astronaut is Harrison Smith in Apollo 17. The Eastern Space and Missiles Center was busy 50 years ago, 24 launches. Where is the crew quarters and operator checkout building? What is the Cape Canaveral Missile Annex? The previous name of the Cape Canaveral Air Force Space Station. The astronauts crew is docked at the Cape Canaveral Missile Annex, Hangar S. Operator checkout building, manned spaceflight operations building. The astronauts crew is located in the Cape Canaveral Missile Annex. Leonardo Raffaello and Donatello. There were how many mirror dockings? 9. Space Shuttle Atlantis launched its mission October STS-51J. ECO was launched from Pad 17A, Cape Canaveral. A 4-cent stamp. It was the ECO-1. Key higher was what mission? Columbia STS-90. K launch. K launch was K higher. Maybe it's K higher was Mission Columbia. The first employee to fly in space, K higher. The first Saturn V launch, November 1967, Apollo 4. November 30, 2000, there's solar arrays to the space station. Apollo 17 mission's first night flight was December 1972. The director of Dryden became the director of KC in 1975, who was Lee Sherar. The lunar module carrier astronauts to the Sea of Tranquility, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, 1969. July 20th, July 11th, 1969, Apollo 11, 150,000 miles. What was the first space station, Skylab, 73-74. Skylab re-entered Earth in 1979. When was the first space shuttle delivered to KC? In 1979.